We entered the dark days of winter. Hello from the Turkish Japanese family.
Hello.
This is Bilge.
This is Tomo.
And we're back. We have been given some break after our Turkey trip. You know why? Maybe you don't know, but you can check our previous videos to know why. And we are back with a really nice subject that I prepared for us. I'll be doing most of the talking in this video. That means that you can watch Tomo's reactions to it, or maybe he wants to say a couple of words, because we're going to talk about what is it like to be married to a Japanese man, in this case. But remember, I mean, this is my experience. It might be different to other people. Of course, we don't live in Japan and we don't live in Turkey. We live in kind of a neutral ground for both of us. We live in Switzerland.
Literally neutral.
Literally neutral. So that's my experience, and I want to share my experience. You might have a different one, but I'll try to generalize it. So let's see. Here we go. I think I will give 8 points about what is it like to be married to a Japanese man. For the ones who have been enjoying our YouTube videos so far, thanks for watching. And you can also follow us on Instagram. Instagram handle is in the description below. You can find there more behind the scenes, our family stories. Number 1. Japanese people are very respectful. And that's true also in a family relationship. What we have going on between us is very much respect. But also from his side, that means sometimes silence. So you might be having an argument by yourself or monologue if you want to discuss a problem sometimes. So it has very positive sides, and it can also be sometimes lonely. But what it means to our relationship is that we have much more zen than any Turkish relationships, I would say. Turkish couple relationships.
I guess so, if you say.
It might be changing a little bit because Tomo started to be more like pushing back. I think he learned that from
Adapting.
Number 2. They are hardworking people. Like anyone knows in the world, right? The Japanese people are hardworking people. But what does it mean in a relationship is that Tomo is super loyal to his job, and sometimes that means work is the number 1 priority, which drives me crazy.
Yeah, when you grow up in a family where, you know, your father comes home at 10, 11 every day, for me it's like it's a bonus, kind of home so early.
Early. Number 3, him using gadgets, his personal gadgets like phone, PC. I don't understand. I don't get to see what is he looking at except some pictures, you know, some English words here and there. Everything's set in Japanese in his PC and in his phone, so I cannot stalk. I cannot check anything. So everything is a mystery to me, like literally mystery, because it's all in Japanese letters. So I don't have any chance to find, even go from A to B, except, okay, clicking on the icons work. By being a Japanese person, you don't get to stalk anything. Number 4, Japanese people love to take pictures. And that's no exception for Tomo. He loves to take pictures. At the end, get a lot of quality pictures. I wish he was using more to post them on Instagram. But he keeps them to himself, so we have a lot of nice pictures of myself, Kai, not himself of course, because he's taking them.
Yeah, but this stereotype I think is changing, no? Now you see a lot of people here as well that is doing a lot of photo taking with the phone. It's more accessible and people still do it. People do it.
I would say you invest into it as well, right? You want to get the good camera. You have 3 cameras, so that's where the difference is probably. Number 5, eating Japanese is not anymore an extraordinary thing to do, which is great for me because it's always on the deal, yeah? What should we eat today? Ramen, this. So I'm super happy. Okay, it takes a lot of effort to make a tempura, for example.
No, tempura is not for every day.
No, not like your mom cooks, but we don't do it every day, but at least we have the Japanese option every day on the table. Number 6, I get to visit Japan every year. A bonus point for me because if you're an enthusiast of Japan as me, you would love to visit every year, but I have almost an obligation to visit every year, which I always bring it onto the table. Oh, when are we going to Japan? Perks of being married to a Japanese person. Number 7, always speaking in different languages at home. As you know, I speak to Kai in Turkish, Tomo speaks to Kai in Japanese, and then we speak to each other in English, and then the whole country speaks another language, so there's a bit of many languages there. But I get to learn Japanese by hearing every day him talking to Kai in Japanese, and that's a great bonus.
And now he has the Japanese learning toys, which I think you can use as well. They are really
True.
intuitive toys that makes it easy for you to learn. So.
Sayonara.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Sayonara.
だこれは
ごめんなさい。
That's the reason why I know probably 20 plus Japanese nursery songs. We were playing them for Kai, and eventually I know them now by heart. Oki no kuri no ki no shita de. Number 8, and the last one on my list, is my favorite one. You get a man who doesn't age. It's true. He doesn't age. I've been with him, what, 7 years now?
Yeah.
He didn't age. Okay, after Kai you got maybe like a couple of gray hair.
Yeah, I got some gray hair.
Still, you don't beat me to it.
It's all about the seaweed, you know?
Eating seaweed.
Keeps you young.
This is all in my list. I'm sure there's more. What is it like to be married to a Japanese guy? Overall, I can rate it as awesome. I don't know if I could choose from any culture, probably Japan wouldn't be one of them. Before I met Tomo, I wouldn't say, oh, let's find a Japanese guy to marry. But I noticed actually there are comments in some of our videos that there are many ladies out there who are interested in marrying to Japanese, so I would recommend it, I guess. I think you need to find still the one that fits you with the character overall, and I think we did a good job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next video, Tomo is going to talk about what is it like to be married to a Turkish woman. That's gonna be tough, I know. Are you happy? I didn't say anything negative, did I?
No.
Thanks for watching us and supporting us. We would love if you leave a comment and like this video. See you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.
For the ones who's been watching us, thank you very much. If you haven't been following us on Instagram, there you can find our behind the scenes of our lives. Huh?